Hello, guys. Welcome to this live meditation session. This is High Priestess Jamila, and it's about 4 o'clock in the morning. I am a night owl here lately because of just because sometimes my sleep gets switched around. So I thought that I would come and do a live meditation healing session. I know what you guys are going through. Empaths. This is actually, I didn't have enough room in the title to put for empaths only. This is going to be a healing meditation for the empaths. You're very welcome. The one thing that I think is the worst is when a sadistic narcissist laughs at you and makes a mockery of you after they have taken advantage of you. And I think that there are a lot of people out there, because I am an empath. Sorry, guys. Good Lord. There are a lot of people out there that are empaths, and so am I. And I can feel your anger, your hatred, and the rage. And they tell you that the way that you're supposed to process that is through love and light, and that's what we're going to do. But I think that everybody has to have their moment where they have to rage and release that rage. And even though narcissistic people think that empaths are here to just take on all of their problems, with while they typically have no care in the world. I know how it feels to be attacked when you care about somebody, to have somebody um, treat you like you're a piece of dirt, to treat you like you're less than what you are. Um, and so I wanted to do this with you guys because I know I need it, and I know there's so many of you guys out there need it. And you guys saw what I went through. So, because my sadistic narcs, they like to do it publicly. And they expect for empaths to be holier than thou. Um, so we're going to do some healing so that we can release this anger. You guys can light a white candle if you want, or a blue candle, but we're going to get started. Let me share this in case some of you guys are up, because it's very difficult to deal with. Um, and before we start with this, I want to tell all of you guys out there that are like more in, like, some of y'all are really, really, really sensitive empaths. And I wanted to tell you guys that it is not your fault. We know that sadistic, narcissistic people will try to make you feel like it's your fault, but it's not. So we're going to start with a healing subliminal. And I'm just basically just kick back and relax. And I am going to heal as many people as possible. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I feel a little sick to my stomach. I want you guys to, here's what I want you guys to do to release it, to release that person. Listen, here's what I want you guys to do as we meditate. I want you guys to breathe in and breathe in through the nose for 3 seconds, out through the mouth for about 4 or 5 seconds. And I want you guys to really relax, because I know how angry you are that they have the nerve and the audacity to think that you would ever want them back. Release that anger, because that's what they put into you. They put a lot of demons inside of you. And I know how it feels to feel trapped and to feel like you can't get out, and that they won't let you have your life, and that they won't leave you alone. It's a hard thing to go through. So go ahead and try to breathe, because I know that for me, my first reaction to this was to cry. And I know a lot of you guys don't like crying, but it's important for you to cry. It is. Crying is very, very healing. And I think that a lot of us, even if you, now, and the one thing I want you guys to not do is to don't ever be tempted to go back to that person. Don't ever do it, because the more times you go back, the worse it gets, and the worse that the pain gets, and they'll totally destroy you, trust me, or they'll try to. So this is important, okay, for you guys to listen, because I know I'm not the only one going through the pain and the suffering of somebody treating you like you're less than, and that you're not worthy of respect, and you're not worthy of being valued. And then at the same time, they're trying to ruin your life and ruin your future relationships. If you need to, say, I hate you. Look, picture that person in your mind and tell them how much you hate them, how much you loathe the type of person that they are. And if you began to participate in narc activity, tell them that you forgive yourself, that you release all of their demonic energy. Okay, so let me just say this real quick. One dynamic, especially if you're a black person, or they told you to not cry. If you cry, you're weak. Please let it out. Please let it out. Now, while I was, the reason why I started crying is because I deployed a lot of angels. So they're definitely here. And I'm asking Saint Raphael to please heal us empaths that have been taken advantage of and used and abused and lied to, made fun of, because we have the ability to love. We have the ability to love people hard, and we're not bad people. Don't let the narc, because I know some of y'all grew up with narcissists and you were not allowed to cry. Now is the time for you to let it out. And focus on never, ever, ever letting that narcissistic demon trick you again. Don't let it do it. Focus on it being over forever. The nightmare being over forever. Now, I noticed that there's a lot of people out there that are in harsh judgment of me, but keep in mind that we're dealing with witches and we're dealing with men, narc men using witchcraft on us. So if you ever saw me doing something strange, I was under demonic influence at the time. If you saw me showing my body, I was under their influence because they want to cause you to self-destruct. Listen, this is not about judgment. This is about healing. Okay, so if you don't want to be a subscriber of mine and you feel that you want to judge me because of these maniac narcs, then you're probably a narc yourself. So good riddance to you. Let's finish. This is for the empaths only. Okay. I also want you to focus on not wasting your time attacking that person. Focus on cutting the cord from that person or people, and focus on what you want. If you want a better family, if you want a better man in your life, focus on that and you'll be able to attract it to yourself. Okay? Because you are loved and you are accepted. I know that the narcs have made you feel so broken down and low. And then they even do spells and witchcraft on you so that they can, really try to destroy your life. But don't focus on that. Many of you guys that think that your lives are destroyed just because you did something, narcissistic parents, they produce drug addicts and criminals and pimps and women selling their body. I understand why some of you women sell your body because you're being told constantly that you're worthless and that's all that you're worth. I want you to focus on that new person in your life that is going to love you and value you and cherish you and protect you. And don't listen any of the narcs thoughts or any of the things that they've implanted in you. Release that. Release that. Hello, Jacretia. Release it all. Release it all. You'll start to feel your heart chakra open up. You'll start to feel that heaviness go away. The headache, the suffering. Imagine all of that leaving your body and just don't even send it back to them. We're completely breaking that cycle with the narc because that's how they hold on to us. That's how they hold on to our hearts. Don't send them nothing back. They already cursed. They already suffering. That's why they made you suffer. So just release it. Release it. Watch it just disappear. And I want you to imagine your heart is pink and it's beating normally and it's healed and it's happy. You don't need that narc. They didn't love you anyway. You didn't need them. It was false. Connect with your true twin flame. Connect with them. Even if you ain't never met them or don't know them yet. That divine masculine or divine feminine is there for you. They are there to heal you. Even if you haven't met them, their energy will heal you. And just focus on that. They're doing spiritual work on you to make you look crazy. Don't worry about any of that. Release it. Okay, I want you guys to also use a very powerful visualization technique. This goes on the principle of you feeling your thoughts, but also you want to use your visualization to see yourself smiling, to see yourself happy, to see yourself healed, to see everything just opening up and just God is blessing you and God loves you. Okay, you don't need that abusive person. God loves you. God is sending you somebody so much better than that person, I promise. You don't have to be alone for the rest of your life. That's what the narcs will tell you. No, it's not meant for you to be alone. It's meant for you to love somebody, and that perfect person is out there, and they are searching for you, and they are hurting just as bad as you are hurting. I want you to think about all of the good times that you're going to have with that person. And that person is going to appreciate the love that you have for them. As you breathe in and out, I want you to visualize that person's negative energy never affecting you again. I want you to see yourself never being negatively affected by narcissists again, or abusive, sadistic narcs. Envision yourself when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to wake up in the morning and that person literally, everything from them is gone. Everything they did, everything they said, all the embarrassment, all of the hatred. You're going to wake up in the morning and you're not going to ever deal with it again. You can either get in lotus position or either you can do this by laying back. I'm actually getting ready to lay down for a second. I'm going to play this frequency for just a few minutes and I'm going to try to heal everybody that's watching this because I don't want nobody else to suffer from this crap again. Okay? It has no place with where we're going. It doesn't. We're going to ask Saint Michael to come down and please cut the cord. For everybody that wants the cord cut, please cut the cord right now. Imagine Saint Michael is cutting the cord. Okay, the string that they have attached to your heart, just cut it. They don't deserve it. They're going to continue to take you through a cycle of abuse that is eventually going to destroy you. Okay, so just, say to the Narc, you hate me, but I love me. You hate me, but I love me. If they took anything, imagine everything that they took from you coming back at this moment. Your pride, your self-respect, your dignity. The Narc wants to convince you that there's nobody out there for you. I want you to now envision everything that you want in somebody coming to you. Even if you want it by Christmas, imagine you being in love with the person that you're supposed to be with, even by Christmas. Imagine that the universe is bringing you and that perfect person together immediately. They've already held us up long enough. Also, what's important, guys, during this meditation is to, right now, everybody, your heart is probably purple and bruised. I want you to imagine your heart center is being green, because they can't feed off of good energy. They can only feed off of negative energy. Well, they can, they just don't prefer it. So make sure that if you're feeling like your heart is bruised, imagining your heart center and your heart chakra is being green will create instant healing, and you'll start to feel it immediately. If you're a healer, you can even place it, whether or not you're a healer or not, if you want to place one of your hands over your heart to facilitate faster healing, you can, because some of you guys are really having some bad, symptoms because they are hurting you so bad. You should be able to feel the difference almost immediately, to the point where you start to feel this elated feeling. Also, while you're doing your heart healing, just breathe normal. You don't need to do any deep inhale or exhale. Just breathe normal, and you start to feel a lot better. spiritus parit. Any negative entities or bad spirits, you are banished. We banish all of the negative energies, the demons, the hexes, the bondages. We banish that from our mind, body, and spirit. Now imagine that you're doing all of the things that you enjoy doing. Like, what are the things that make you happy? Your family, your babies, spending time with them, maybe watching a movie, maybe playing a board game with them. If you're having financial issues, just imagine that money, you can see that money coming into your account immediately for whatever purpose that you need it for. Because remember, they have only delayed you, not denied you. I am blessing everybody. I am blessing all of my beautiful, wonderful empaths. I am blessing you with everything that you need. You deserve it. You have sacrificed yourself for many, many years, and you deserve to have you. You deserve to have the things that you want. You're welcome, Rosemary and Sage. Saint Raphael, heal our hearts. We need a little boost. A lot of people need a boost. Thank you, Saint Raphael. Thank you. Oh man, that feels great. That feels great. So I want you guys to hold on to this energy right now. It feels wonderful. It feels good. This is a really good one. I am going to link. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys, since we have achieved Nirvana or Shiva. I feel really good right now. Now, if you guys are still having a hard time with your heart chakra, doing Cobra, okay, would be a really good yoga move to do, because what it does is it helps to open up the chest and release a lot of that tension. So, I even though I haven't been good about doing yoga all the time, I always make sure that I do Cobra for at least 5 minutes or so, however long I can stand it. So you guys can do that. Other than that, thank you so much for your love and your support. You're very welcome. It feels good to be appreciated. It does. And I thank you guys so much. And make sure you let those tears come out, because that's called pain leaving the body, and you'll feel so much better. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Peace and love.